you, you know. I always will. No matter how much time passes, you'll always be mine. You belong to me, whether you like it or not. You might have thought you could escape, but you're wrong. I've never really let you go. It's just been a matter of time before I'd come back and remind you of that. You've always belonged to me. It's just, sometimes people need a little reminder of who they belong to, and I'm here to give you that reminder. I've been patient, but patience has its limits, doesn't it? I've waited long enough, and now I'm taking what's mine. You're not going anywhere, not without me. You should have known better than to think you could just walk away. Not when we're so connected. Don't you feel it? I know you do. You always did. You can try to pull away, but we're tied together. Forever. You're so stubborn, aren't you? Trying to push me away, pretending like you don't care. But I see right through you. You're not fooling anyone. The way you look at me when I'm close, the way your body tenses when I speak. You want me here. You always did. You just don't know it yet. Do you really think I didn't notice I watched how you tried to move on? How you pretended to be happy without me? You didn't even try to hide it from me. I saw the little things, the way you'd look around, hoping I wasn't there, hoping I couldn't see. But I always knew. I always knew where you were, what you were doing. You don't get to have that kind of freedom. Not anymore. You've always belonged to me, even when you tried to walk away. I know what you need, better than anyone else. I know what makes you tick, what calms you down, what makes you feel safe. No one else can give that to you the way I can. You know that, don't you? No one understands you like I do. I've been patient, waiting for you to come back to me, and now you're here. You thought you could escape, but we both know that was never going to happen. I'll take care of everything for you. All you have to do is trust me. Let me in. Let me show you how things should have always been. We can start over, you and I. There's no need to fight it anymore. Just let go and let me take control. You're mine, and I'm not letting you go again. Not this time. Not ever. I know you're scared. You don't have to hide it from me. I see it in your eyes, the hesitation. But you don't need to be afraid. Not of me. I won't hurt you. No. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure you never have to face the world alone again. You won't need anyone else. Do you remember the last time you tried to leave me? You were so confident, so sure you could walk away without a second thought. But I told you, didn't I? I told you I wouldn't let you go. And you know what, I was right. You came back to me, just like I knew you would. You always come back. I'm not like the others. I'm not just some fleeting memory you can forget. I'm the one who's always been there for you. The one who understands your every need. You don't have to say it. I already know. You need me as much as I need you. We belong together, no matter how much you try to fight it. I'm not going to give you space this time. I'm not going to let you slip away again. I'm going to make sure you understand how much I care, how much I love you. You don't have to worry about anyone else. You don't need anyone else. I'll be here, always. I'll be the one who holds you close, the one who keeps you safe. I'll protect you from everything, from the world that wants to tear us apart. You belong with me, and I'll make sure you never forget that. You're mine, and I'm never going to let go. I know I've been intense, maybe even a little overwhelming, but you have to understand something. I did it because I care about you. I care about you more than anyone else ever could. Every part of me wants to take care of you, to keep you safe, to make sure nothing and no one ever near you. You're mine, and I'm going to make sure it stays that way. I know you're starting to see it now. You're starting to understand just how much I want you. But it's not just about possession. It's about being the one person you can count on. I've always been there for you, haven't I? I've been the one who's never turned my back on you. The one who's always known what you needed before you even said a word. Do you remember how it felt when I would take care of you? When everything was calm and simple? When we didn't have to worry about anything except being together? I want that back. I want to hold you, to be the one you lean on when everything else falls apart. I don't need anything else but you. I've always been here, and I'll always be here. I promise you that. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. None of that matters now. What matters is that I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll be whatever you need me to be. And I know you'll come to understand that. You'll come to see that the only place you belong is with me, right here by my side. You're not going to fight it anymore. You'll fall right back into my arms, and we'll pick up where we left off. Just you and me. I know I've pushed you. I know I've been a little overwhelming, but that's only because I care. You might not understand it right now, but everything I do, everything I say, is because I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to make sure you're safe, that nothing ever happens to you. You're mine, and I will never let anyone take you from me again. I'm not sorry for the way I feel. I'm not sorry for loving you the way I do. It's a kind of love that runs deep, a kind of love that doesn't let go, no matter how hard you try to escape it. You belong to me, and I belong to you. That's the way it's always been, and that's the way it's always going to be. I know you're scared. I can see it in your eyes, hear it in your voice. But trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. You'll never be alone again. You don't need to worry about anything anymore. Just let me take care of you, the way I always have. Let me be the one to keep you safe, the one to make sure everything is okay. I know it's hard to let go of the past. I know you're still holding on to the hurt, to the doubts, but you can't keep living in the past. You have to let go of that, of everything that's been holding you back. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. All I want is you, and I'll never stop wanting you. You're mine, and I'll make sure you remember that. You'll see. You'll see how good it feels to finally be where you truly belong. I know this isn't easy for you. I know you're scared, and I understand why. You've been hurt, and I can't take that pain away just by saying a few words. But I can show you, slowly, that I've changed. That I'm not the same person I was when we first parted. I've had time to think, to reflect on everything I did wrong. And I've learned. I've learned how to love you properly. I want to build something better for us. A future where I'm not overwhelming you, where I'm not pushing you too far. But that doesn't mean I'll stop wanting you. That doesn't mean I'll stop claiming you as mine. No, you'll always be mine, no matter how much I try to soften. I'm not going to apologize for that. You belong to me. It's not about control, not anymore. It's about trust. About being the one you can turn to when you need comfort. About being the one you know will never let you go. I'm not asking for anything from you that you're not willing to give. I know you still feel something for me. I can see it in your eyes. You can pretend all you want, but deep down, you know that we belong together. You know that you'll always need me, just like I'll always need you. It's not just about obsession. It's about the connection we have. That bond that neither time nor distance can erase. Let me take care of you, like I used to. Let me be the one who makes everything right. You don't have to fight this anymore.